Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wynette, and with me now representing Summer Place Theatre are Dawn Gingold and Jill Rise. So welcome to the Wentz Hall.
Thank you. We love Wentz Hall.
Isn't it amazing?
Many times. The acoustics are perfect in here. Well, of course, everyone knows that. But we just did a review, and wouldn't it be great if we did that musical review here, all those singers singing in this acoustically perfect place? Brian, I'm talking to you now. We would love to be here. A free Wednesday night or something, that'd be great.
Yeah. Well, now tell us about that, because you have had just an amazing big show. 50 years of musicals, celebrating the 50th anniversary. So describe it for our viewers.
Well, consider 51 musicals, 72 songs out of those musicals made into a giant medley over 2.5 hours.
That sounds like a marathon.
People were loving it. We had so many great comments when they were leaving saying, this is just phenomenal. All the memories that were coming back of all these shows that they have seen, whether they saw it with us, because all of these shows are shows that we had done before over our 50 years. But if they've seen it with us or they've seen it before, they're musicals that everyone's seen before. West Side Story, The Music Man, Kismet, you name it, they're all there. And we just had a blast with it. Cynthia Loren Grant, who is our director, longtime Summer Plays board member, and she was our Peter Pan back in '93.
Okay.
That's when she got her start with Summer Plays. She was the one that put it all together. Worked tirelessly for months, figuring out just what parts of what songs and how they should blend together. Did a wonderful job, and we can't thank her enough for putting it together like that.
Now, Jill, you were in that. You had a part in that. Tell us a little bit.
I did. Actually, my husband and I were both in that. We were very fortunate to be asked to join their company that was sort of already in place to help add a little touch of the Music Man to that production. It was a wonderful experience as my introduction to the company. This is my first show with them, the Music Man, that's coming up. And it was such a welcoming group of people, so excited to join that group, and they were so gracious as we stepped in and did our parts with them. It was a joy to celebrate all that the Summer Place has done, and look at the adoring crowd that came for that show. When we would go out each night and look, and there were so many faces out there. It was a real privilege.
Well, it's so nice that you're performing with your husband. I think that's fascinating. But I think also, as you talked about being new to the group, and Don, you've been celebrating 50 years. Take us back for just a very brief moment and how Summer Place got started, because I think that's an interesting story.
And especially sitting here in Wentz Hall. 50 years ago, Don Schanauer, a theater professor here, formed a group that would help the kids have something during the summer to keep practicing their art. And the Summer Place was born. There was a dealership in town that had a metal roof and some open space and wasn't being used, was going to be sold and hadn't yet, and so he arranged to produce the shows there. After that, that closed down. They got a tent. We had a tent on the grounds, and for years we were here at North Central College. So this is where we were born and we were bred. So we're very, very pleased to be able to be here on this stage to talk about it.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Now, you've found a lot of talented people over the years in the community, which is, I mean, we were little and now we've grown, so I think the pool's a little larger. But how do you come across the talent?
Well, that's just it. There's so many talented people. One of the longtime attendees to our shows came out to me, grabbed my arm and said, "The talent we have in this town." That's what we pretty much just put out an open audition. We first audition for our directors. We get directors from all over. They want to be part of the Summer Place group and part of the shows. And then we have an open cast call and find some very talented people. Some of them are in the music world or have music background. Some of them are really great singers in the shower that decide I got to get out there and try it, and
they just love
do,
it.
and
Yeah.
they're great with
What
it.
a wonderful opportunity to be
Yes.
able to. Now, you don't want to hear me singing outside of the shower, but for other people who actually do sound quite good, that would be wonderful. Now, Jill, you and your husband, you mentioned, are now you're playing the lead romantic roles in Music Man. That's kind of exciting and very cool. Tell us a little bit more about that.
It is phenomenal for our family. The role of Marion, the librarian in The Music Man, is a role I've always wanted to play, and I've never had that opportunity. And to play it opposite my husband, who's Harold Hill, it's so exciting. We met as a couple so many years ago in a theater production, and to see us come back to the stage together is just really special. I hope that our comfort with each other will shine through,
I'm sure it will.
As the chemistry between those two characters grows through the show. But it's been such a family experience for us in general. Our two sons are also in the show, playing various roles, and dancing for the first time, and doing experiencing theater together. So
It's really, the more I hear you talk about it, I mean, and we always have thought about Summer Place as community theater, but it's really, it's generational,
Yes.
it's familial,
Oh, yeah.
it's really incredible.
they're so
Now,
welcoming in that regard.
And that makes a big difference.
It
the
really
comfort
does.
factor.
It really does.
Now, what do you do in your day job? Because you're also promoting the arts in your day job.
I do. I'm a preschool teacher, a local preschool teacher at Hobson School. I have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, and we sing all day, every day there.
Nice.
Early childhood is a great place for music, and I'm really fortunate to be able to share that with them
That's
each
wonderful.
day.
Now, Don, what have you got coming up in Summer Place Theater? You've got some new things that are
Well,
coming.
of course, the
Obviously,
big
Music
thing,
Man, right?
The big thing's Music Man. Everyone's got to come see the Music Man. It's a wonderful cast, not just these two. I can't wait to see the, obviously, if when they fall in love, that's an obvious thing that a married couple will show the love of them. But that beginning part where they're a little
Where we don't like each other.
suspicious of each
Yeah,
other,
we
and
don't like each other.
I can't wait to see how you pull that off. But we got to see that. And then, of course, in October, something that we do every year as well, Ghost Stories in the Park in the Dark. So you go over to the Grand Pavilion and hear some ghost stories, have some fun, and have some Kool-Aid and cookies afterwards.
Nice.
So it's great for the kids.
Okay.
Next year, we're planning on 3 great shows.
Okay.
We're still working on the licensing and all that good stuff, but we're pretty positive we're going to get it.
Okay.
And the shows are the Putnam County Spelling Bee, that's our
Okay.
first one. Father of the Bride, which is a
Nice.
comedy.
Right.
And the big one, Anything Goes.
Oh,
so it'll be a great
wonderful.
year next year.
Wonderful. Well,
Wow.
thank you for stopping by Wentz Hall. Thank you for sharing with us what's going on with Summer Place Theater. We so wish you all the best of luck with the productions that are coming up and those that will be coming up in the future.
Thank you.
So if you would like to learn more about how to get involved in Summer Place Theater or to purchase tickets for their upcoming performance of The Music Man, please go visit their website. We're going to take a quick break for a few short messages, but don't go away because we're coming right back with more Spotlight.